Alright, hello and welcome back to the classic Terraforming Mars Solo Challenge. We are here to try and score some big points. Once again, I'm getting a lot of errors with that opening selection of the corporation, but here we go. Space Elevator, love that. Local Shading, love that. Terraforming and Space Hotels both work really well. Asteroid Deflection System, you don't get any value out of protecting your plants, but you can still get points for asteroid tags. I guess you can also use it for a earth tag. Mining area, if we get placements, giant ice asteroid protected. I mean, there's a lot here. There's a tremendous amount here. This is one of those runs where I'm not sure if we take Helion or Morningstar. Both have good value. I think I might take the heat, and we might start off with as many metals as we can get. Space Elevator, Local Shading. We'll grab some earth tag stuff. We'll grab all this terraforming. I think I'm gonna not take Vesta. Well, I am gonna have a titanium production. I'm gonna take a ton. I'm gonna take so much stuff. I'm going to hurt ourselves in the hurt ourselves in the short term to get a lot of stuff to be playable into the next couple generations in a row. A few things that work out well for us here is mining area needs to be put beside a tile on the board. If we ever get protected valley, say here for titanium, we can mine the titanium next door. Terraforming contract means that we need more earth tags, or sorry, more terraforming. Space hotels needs more earth tags. If we ever get science, bam, card draw, giant ice asteroid, boom, tons of terraforming. We're gonna have 2 titanium coming in per turn, so Vesta is likely gonna be playable pretty soon. And we also now have a income every other turn from that Venus card that we just played. So lots to gain. Helion benefits from having lots of heat and putting up the temperature and then using that leftover heat for good. That might work for us, it might not. I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's take all this stuff. All of this stuff? Well, I don't have the plants for potatoes, even though I'd love the plant tag. Corroder suits actually works out really well for us. A little bit of energy, I imagine, being very helpful, and terraforming is terraforming, so take it all. We sell a thing. We get... What do we get now? I mean, I could big asteroid right now, which is a little crazy. I feel like all the fonts are slightly off. Like, this is looking different than it used to. Just getting 2 income is probably just the best. Because I can get another floater out of it, and that gives me another turn in a row. Not that I needed it this gen, but it's a thing. I can get Vesta next gen after playing a giant ice asteroid, or a big asteroid. But I think I just play it now. It's fine. It's totally fine. 3 titanium income is good. It's what we were planning on. I don't think any of my stuff has requirements. I will get a ocean then, while things are still cheap. I don't mind moss. We should have 2 oceans pretty quick. Everything else here can just be chill. Keep selling that steel. We keep getting that income. I mean, we're up to pretty decent stuff going on here. Giant ice asteroid, I'm looking at you. Are you better than a big asteroid? Probably not, quite frankly. Mining area protected valley is also a cool combo. The only thing about giant ice asteroid is it leads into moss, right? But I think you big asteroid first. For some reason the game is like clicking out of things. But that's fine. So we do those double heat bumps. That gives us a bunch of titanium back. Next turn I'm going to have 7 titanium because 3 more is going to come in. We have the heat for the heat bump. All that stuff is good. Let's do a couple of Venus taps. Yes, cutting edge. Yes, towing a comet. Both are very good. Heat bump gives us the heat income. What's not to love? And then, yeah, is it oceans? I think it is ocean time. Yeah, if I tap there 1 too many times, I get penalized. This has a requirement on it, so I'm going to play Cutting Edge Technology first, and then Moss for 1 heat and $1. I mean, what's not to love? I mean, that gets us to Gen 4. Let's talk about our terraforming overall. Basically, I have 5 heat and 1 plant income, which is decent for terraforming. Plus, I've actually done a lot of heat already, and as Helion, that if I do have leftover heat, we're in a good spot. So I think that in terms of the traditional terraforming metrics, we're okay. We don't have much plant income in hand, but we do have some more space events. We don't have many more oceans, but being halfway done is pretty good, right? This would be our 4th, plus we have a 5th on the track out of 9. Having no Venus terraforming looks really terrible. It makes me sad. In terms of our economic power, I mean, we have 8 TR over the starting, plus 5 here. Plus 5 more, because we're doing this tap to sell this steel for $5. So 8 plus $10 is $18 of straight cash, plus another $9 of titanium. So, I mean, economically, we're actually very strong. We have a little bit of a discount thing going on. We have an income every other turn coming in, which is fine. But yeah, really, there's several things that we could use that would make us a lot better. Hopefully, that's going to include getting terraforming contract and space hotels soon. That's another 8 income. Getting Protected Valley and another titanium production. Very strong. AI Central would go a long way in terms of helping us get more cards. So I think in terms of Gen 4, I'm feeling really good. I just need more Venus and plant infrastructure kind of points. Arctic Algae, very good. Underground, probably good. I could use some more steel. I don't think I need the fuel factory. My energy is pretty precious at this time. And sure, mangrove. It'll be cheap for later. So I'm not getting an ocean soon, so I don't need to worry about Arctic Algae. I'm just going to Protected Valley here. And then I can mining area, but I'm not going to. I mean, quite frankly, I have a bunch of titanium in hand right now that I'm not using, so rushing 1 more titanium doesn't seem that important to me. I don't know, just seems like a waste. Quantum Extractor, that really means I do need to get science tags. 4 energy would be incredible for us. SolarNet, more card draw would be very helpful as well. So mining area is still, I think, worth playing. Arctic Algae is certainly worth playing. Towing a comet, big expenditure here. I don't have enough for Underground City. Oh, I thought I would. Of course I don't, because I don't have the energy. Okay, well, terraforming contract. SolarNet might be nice. See, the thing is, I really want to play an Underground City up here. But I can't unless I get energy. I mean, look, I guess we'll go for the card draw. Giant Solar Shade, that's going to be very helpful. It also uses titanium. I'll do this card draw. It's fine. What did we get? Also, why is card type... Yeah, I want blue first. So 3 and 4... Yeah, we need some science. I know we haven't picked up every bit of science that we were offered along the way, but we could use some more. Let's get 1 more oxygen bump while we're on the precipice of this Venus thing. I don't need this stuff. I really wanted a science tag. That didn't happen. We're here now. We're working our way through. We do have a lot of money. Soleta is super interesting because I don't think it's worth playing. But, I mean, I have a production into generation 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, right? That's 5 productions. So, like, if I just got this back as heat and then turned it into money, I would break even still, right? I would get 35 heat from this. And I do need a lot of heat, and I don't have a lot of events left. I think we take it. It's like, without anything else to do on my turn, like, obviously, at minimum, I'm getting the money back. At best, I'm getting, like, 4 heat bumps. You know, 4 heat bumps and some change. Let's keep getting Venus help, because we need that. IO mining, not a thing. Extremophiles, fine. Meat industry, now I wish I had taken that. Small animals. Decomposers, love it. Love it. All good. Let's keep doing all the clicks we need to do. So yeah, I mean, I can still play Decomposers. And Thermophiles. And I should use Thermophiles to actually, like, do the terraforming. I mean, that's all I can do. I'm just saying, like, even if I got money microbes or something, I wouldn't want to use this to enhance it. I need the terraforming that it can provide. Okay, still no second Earth tag. Still no several things, but that's okay. It's time to take help on the oxygen track. Remember there's an ocean down here we could potentially go after. Science, animals, or microbes, which could be terraforming. Electrocatapult is probably still worth playing, which is a little crazy to think, quite honestly. Photosynthesis for some energy. Then, wow, this one is like super hard to read. Put a couple of titanium into you. Put a lot of money into some card draw. And still have enough for Quantum Extractor if I'm willing to spend 5 heat. I am willing to spend 5 heat on that. For sure. For sure, man. Because just having that 4 energy come over into heat will make it basically break even on the next turn. Good stuff, man. We had a huge turn there. We're about to start spooling up some greeneries. I need to get oceans and oxygen and everything else sorted. Extreme Cold Fungus is not playable. We're one step too far, which is too bad. It would have been Venus bumps. We can get the 63 TR for going after this stuff. Bribe Committee and Magnetic Field Dome. I don't have that many Jovians, so I'm not looking at Terraforming Ganymede. Aerial mappers, I mean, it's not really that interesting right now, if I'm honest. There's the Venus bump for the bonus TR. Take the heat bump. Greenery for the water adjacency. 10 titanium could do a lot worse in terms of orbital reflectors. Still don't have any animals. There's not a ton of cities on the board. Aerial mappers can enhance itself, because quite frankly, at this point, card draw is what I need. Bribe Committee is just for us going after our 63 TR. Magnetic Field Dome does give some stuff, but I really think I need the energy. But I don't know what I need the energy for. So I guess I just take it and I use it to go and scoop up this ocean. Energy savings? I mean, that's 3 power income. Sure. Give me that. Give me this. And now our energy's back up to 4. And let me use some of this heat for that TR now. That'll get me more money back over the course of the game. We still need some Venus bumping. I'm going to do another Venus help. Business contact, go find some better cards. Unplayable. I mean, this is fine. This is fine. Again, I'd rather get 1-point animals with my Venus enhancement and then stack that with meat industry, but that is not in the cards at this very moment. We are being offered so much generic TR, though. Getting to 63 TR should be trivial. Right, with Magnetic Shield Dome, and then the, like, 5 TR that we've already gotten. Can we, like, not unclick? I should be able to spam click that. Both these clicks, get some more heat. Heat bump, gives me a greenery. How many microbes? Thermophiles does not have enough for bumps. I could play this, and that would be enough to get 2 bumps out of it. So 2 microbes on thermophiles. And then using Maxwell base, I can enhance it once. And then it will be good to go. I mean, what is there to say, right? Like, here we are. I could try and maximize money back by doing a greenery here. And then using the rebate to get me the next greenery there. We also have a mangrove for a cheap greenery, so we have 2 more oxygen coming in pretty easy. So we should be good. That's my understanding. Like a little bit of an ocean, a couple of heat bumps, like... For some reason, I don't want to take an oxygen here. I have a Venus bump in hand. I don't have more. I'm going to take help on the Venus because I can get many more points from pushing oxygen. Mass Converter is cool and interesting and all that, but I don't need the energy and I don't need the discount. This getting me 3 more heat is not enough, and there isn't a heat pickup here. There is heat down here. But 5 more heat, I think, is still 1 short. 1-point animals would be sick with that. The capital would be sick for points somewhere. Put the last ocean here, and then you could do a good little capital. I'll take it just because I like to have the potential to score some points this game. Not saying that that's guaranteed, but here we are. 2 cards, please. We have been getting trash cards. Don't create a robotic workforce? Nah, dude. Search for life and like Martian rails and underground detonation. Like, dude, not it, fam. So thermophiles for a Venus bump works out pretty well. I guess building the capital here feels almost like a waste because I can just put the mangrove and then normal city, but still, we'll put the mangrove here to get that steel. We'll put this greenery down to get another steel. And then, I mean, I have a lot of money. I have a lot of things that are not worth playing. Boop, boop. Unfortunate meat industry not being playable. I mean, aquifer. Venus bump. Heat bump. greenery for a steel. I mean, I could get 2, but... Then capital. Using as much steel as possible. And getting a little bit of rebate. Really, it's just 3 points. I mean, I would have made as much there, too. And then, yeah, I guess, right? You get 4 more bonus TR. The fact that I'm 1 plant away makes me very sad, but that's just how it is. I'm also $1 away from wave power. I'm like, surely there's some way I could have played that better. Like, I put a greenery here. Like, was there a way for me? I don't know. I'll get an extra income. But 70 TR plus some greeneries on the board and a couple of cities, like a couple points on cards. Like, I think that this is a pretty solid... I would say this is a pretty solid run. Just there, 103. I mean, we blew the TR requirement out of the water, right? Getting 70, that's much more than 63. And we didn't do it by cheesing a Terraforming Ganymede, right? But, yeah, only getting 103 points I actually think is a bit disappointing. But we just missed a couple of breakpoints. We hovered a bunch of cool science cards for too long. Like, if we had gotten Mass Converter earlier or something to go with it. We hit good cards, but we didn't hit great cards. And then when we did get AI Central, we were drawing 2 cards per turn, but the 2 cards we were drawing were just trash. And, like, you know, we got Meat Industry, which enables an incredible combo, but we didn't get an animal card other than small animals earlier in the game that I don't think is normally worth grabbing without Meat Industry. So, all that to say, I hope you enjoyed. This is a good one. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.